Hey, Perry Jeffries here with Diamond Equity Advisors, giving you a brief overview of our past program, the Profit Accelerator Small Business System. This is the program that we created and patented to help entrepreneurs increase their profitability, be able to scale predictably, and manage their business finances without having to be financial experts. So here's our system. It's an eight-step process, eight-step system, which goes in this sequential order. So it starts off with the vision of the company, getting into assessing where the business is today, establishing the correct accounts for the business to optimize its functionality and be able to maximize its cash flow, analyzing the current expenses so that we can determine what needs to stay and what needs to go, creating a streamlined budget, getting positioned for additional finance or debt annihilation, making sure that we have mitigated and addressed all of our taxes. Taxes are paid and we are maximizing our tax deductions that are available to us and positioning the business for growth. So again, step one starts off with the vision. Your business is a vehicle to get you to your personal goals. So we spend a lot of time working on this particular step so we can get a crystal clear idea of the financial goals that you want your business to take you to. And we make sure that we reverse engineer from that end goal back into what your business needs to do from a profitability standpoint. From there, we go in and we assess the business. And we assess the business by understanding what your top line revenue is, if you have materials and subs, getting an idea of kind of currently where your current profitability is, how much you pay yourself, what you're setting aside for taxes, and your operating expense. This will tell us whether or not you are accidentally killing your business or not. But what's lovely about this process is we find that 8 out of 10 companies are actually killing their businesses. What we then do is determine what should be the ideal percentages. So now we have we call it a North Star, where you know exactly where your business needs to go. Because most entrepreneurs don't really know what a healthy financial number should look like. And we are able to now articulate that, show you what that is, and then put a plan towards getting there. After we assess the business, what we do is we get crystal clear on how we handle the money. We do this via the profit first cash management strategy, which our company is one of the only profit certified profit first companies in the nation who is also a fully licensed investment advisory firm. So what we then do is get crystal clear on how we should allocate funds when they come in. So whether it's, $9,000 came into the income account and then we allocate, monies to a profit account, owner's compensation where you can pay yourself, tax account, operating expense, whatever the case may be. But now you as the entrepreneur know exactly where your dollar should go every month. And in this scenario right here, if you have materials and subs, let's say 25% of what you bring in, that doesn't change our flow at all. You see right here, we drop into 10,000, tells you to move 2,500 to materials and subs, and what you should immediately transfer to your profit account, your owner's compensation, your tax account, and your operating expense. What this does is stops the overspend, gives you crystal clarity on where your funds are, and at any point in time, you can assess your business and know how well it's doing, not by having to go track down your bookkeeper or your accountant, but by simply looking at your bank account statements. This is what we do on a monthly basis. And then every quarter, we take the funds that have been generated and put into the profit account and allow our business owners to take a quarterly distribution so they can actually pay themselves either a bonus or use those dollars to eliminate debt. And what's lovely about the system, the monies have already been set aside to pay taxes. So now you can make a quarterly payment on your taxes so you never get behind on taxes. Step four is we analyze the expenses that you have within the business. So let's say that you're spending, $2,000 a month on news marketing. Well, what is the ROI? What we do is run an ROI analysis on all of your expenses so you can be crystal clear on where you maybe need to double down, where you're getting a ton of return, where you need to pull money away from. Let's change this to green right here so you can see that. Awesome. So what's in green is where you're getting a positive ROI, and red is where you're getting a negative ROI. So now you can look at your business on paper and allow yourself to make what we call 3D decisions, data driven decisions. See your business in 3D. Step five, Now that we've analyzed the business and determined where we should have our dollars going, where we get the best ROI, then we can create a solid, streamlined business monthly budget with the goal of getting to a core capital cushion of 3 months. So if your business were to go into a flux and you had no revenue coming in, knowing that you have at least a quarter of money set aside to keep your business afloat. In step 6, we look at financing. So understanding that in some cases, the business may need to take on some debt in order to grow. Well, we want to make sure that we're crystal clear on what our debts are because we want to annihilate debt as quickly as we can, but also to manage it appropriately. So we do that via a cash flow index model where we take the emotion out of paying debt. And what we do is categorize which debt should be paid in a very specific order. So you know at any given time the order that you need to pay your debt off. So that way you know where to double down when you have extra funds and where to make your minimum payments. So again, we take the emotion out of the equation. In our tax optimization step here in number 7, here is where we help you as the entrepreneur be proactive on what your potential tax deductions are. Most accountants and CPAs are reactive in the sense that you give them your tax paperwork and your numbers, and they come back and tell you what you owe or what you need to pay. Many are not proactive. So what we've done has created a list of over 100 business deductions that you may not be aware of that now you can go in and have a checklist and now take this into your accountant, your CPA or your tax preparer and say, hey, these are the items that I would like to deduct. So now it's on their radar and you're making sure that you're not leaving money on the table, but still looking solid on paper because you don't want to run the risk of looking broke in your business, but you do want to take advantage of the deductions that are available to you so you are not overpaying in your taxes. So it's kind of having that balance between having a profitable business, but also not overpaying in taxes. And step 8 is growth. After you've gone through the 8-step process from vision, assessing the business where it currently is so you know exactly where you are, establishing the correct accounts, analyzing what you need to let go and what you need to keep and where you need to double down, streamlining your business budget, having a plan around not just acquiring finance, but also to eliminating debt, maximizing your taxes. Now you're in a position of growth because now you have a optimized, cash flowing, profitable business cash management system. Now you can have a conversation around marketing. If you want to put some dollars towards marketing, hiring, expansion, investing in stocks, investing in real estate, and retirement planning. So there you have it. That is our PASS program. If you have interest, please contact us. You can contact us at perryjeffries.com and there'll be a link where you can schedule a strategy call where we can help walk you through this process and see if you are a good fit for the program. Thank you.